Tonight on CTV, the impact of the Prospect closure, how the city plans to improve Fort Collins, and an unconventional form of therapy could be music to your ears. Plus, Kate Winkle is back with another tour of Great Spanish City. All this and more, you're watching CTV News. Welcome to CTV this Thursday evening. I'm Kelsey Peterson.
And I'm Tom Mullen.
There are new details in the case of Aurora Theater shooting suspect James Holmes. Prosecutors in the case criticized Holmes' defense attorneys after the defense team disclosed that Holmes was willing to plead guilty and accept life in prison to avoid the death penalty. They claim that defense's disclosure of Holmes' willingness to agree to a deal is a publicity ploy and a violation of the judge's gag order. Prosecutors have not accepted the plea offer from Holmes.
Now for some local news. It's hard to miss all that construction around Fort Collins. Orange cones and road signs can be seen from here all the way to Old Town. I decided to take a look behind all the construction and see what the city's ultimate goal is with all this work.
Construction around Fort Collins is nothing new to CSU students. The closure of a section of Prospect Road is a particular annoyance to some students, generating even more traffic around campus.
It's awful. You have to drive all the way to Harmony now to get to the highway, which is a real pain in the,
The traffic has been really bad going down the center. Like either way you come, there's just no good way to go.
But what is all this construction for?
I don't really know what they're doing to Prospect. Maybe they're widening it, repairing it, making it easier for travel, so in the long run, it's probably a good thing.
All the construction is part of a project to revitalize the Mason Corridor and create the Max Bus Rapid Transit System.
Fort Collins will have the first bus rapid transit system in northern Colorado, in fact, in the whole Front Range.
The system will be one of only 32 in the nation and will be a whole new way to travel.
You'll be able to jump on Max anywhere along the route and get to where you need to be. You don't need to memorize the schedule. It comes every 10 minutes.
All the improvements even have a positive economic outlook.
They're saying we should have over $150 million of new investments in the city, and it could result in as many as 1,000 permanent jobs, not just construction jobs, but permanent jobs.
Students think the new system will be helpful overall.
the community's definitely growing more and more, and with that comes more traffic.
Now, just because this section of the street is closed doesn't mean that the businesses around here are. Sus Sushi is actually even offering a 10% discount just to make up for all the trouble.
But there's something students should know.
So Prospect is closed till the middle of April, and it will reopen, and then we have to actually go back on campus and build the guideway and some of the stations, at the Prospect station, the University station on campus. So we'll be on campus throughout the rest of 2013.
So while all the construction may be frustrating, students need to be patient just a while longer.
The Max Bus system hopes to be up and running by May of 2014, and CSU students will be able to ride for free. For more information on the project, please visit fcgov.com/max.
CSU Parking Services is asking for the community's input on how to improve traffic flow. Some of the options being considered are to build parking structures on the outer edges of campus, installing an on-campus shuttle, and improving the ride and car share programs here like the Zip Car. Take the survey to give your feedback at parking.colostate.edu.
The ASCSU presidential candidates also wanted to know student opinions as they asked questions on the plaza earlier this afternoon. The subject of the questions ranged from proposed budgets to sustainability and health to the future of Ramride. CTV will keep you updated on the election and have profiles of the candidates and their campaigns next week.
The Federal Aviation Administration is discussing changes to flight regulations concerning technology in the air during takeoff and landing. Even though the National Association of Airline Passengers agrees that turning off technology is a small price to pay for a safe flight, many people believe that using an electronic device to read a magazine or a book is not a safety factor. A report with the recommendations concerning this matter will be released from an FAA committee this summer.
Coming up, Kelsey McAllister will let you know if this lovely weather will stick around.
And we take a look on how music can affect more than just your mood.
We'll be right back.
RBIs and 36 homers. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it deep back into the stands.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to CTV. I'm Kelsey McAllister with your Thursday weather update. Today temperatures were much warmer than they have been. The high peaked at 61 degrees. Currently outside it is in the mid 50s, so it's still relatively warm. Taking a look at the highs across the state was completely mild. 62 in Denver, 53 Colorado Springs. The high country was in the 40s and 50s, and look, 69 degrees in Grand Junction. Sunset today was at 7:21 p.m. and temperatures will dip into the upper 30s. Tomorrow sunrise is around 6:50 in the morning and temperatures will continue to climb into the mid to upper 60s, but with it being Fort Collins, you can expect a mild wind. Taking a look across the state, you can see that there was mostly sunny skies, but Castle Rock and the high country did see a little bit of precipitation. Nationally, things were pretty much the same. Just to the west of us, there sat a front that created a little bit of precipitation in Utah. Things will be relatively chilly. You can see the rain and storms are sitting over Washington, Oregon, and Utah and Nevada. They will pull into Colorado next week. So let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow will be very nice, 64 degrees and mostly sunny skies. Saturday will have somewhat cloudy skies with temperatures in the mid 60s. Sunday will be gorgeous with 62 degrees and sunny skies, but Monday will dip into the 40s with some precipitation. Things will warm up gradually as you go into Wednesday with 57 degrees. Be sure and tune in every Monday through Thursday for your CTV weather update. For CTV Weather, I'm Kelsey McAllister. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Kelsey. 94-year-old Nelson Mandela was admitted to a hospital in Pretoria, the South African capital, on Wednesday due to a lung infection. Some expressed concern about his old age. However, he is said to be responding well to treatment. Mandela has been battling some serious health problems for a few years now.
Music is a universal medium that constantly surrounds us, but it is used for more than just entertainment. Music and its function in the brain play an essential role in rehabilitation.
Music, an art of sound in time that expresses ideas and emotions. That's the simple definition, but what we don't usually think of when it comes to music is what it's doing to our brains.
So the arts are built probably genetically into our brain and have a certain function of thinking in symbolism, in abstraction.
Because music ignites every part of the brain, it is able to help people through music therapy.
We kind of just use it as a tool to help people psychologically, physically, cognitively, with their speech.
So traditionally, I think music therapy, the idea was music is the big feel-good stimulus, and so why not bring that to the patients?
So basically, when your brain registers something like this, it's going to produce different emotions than when your brain registers something, say, like this.
It's called brain plasticity, so we're actually just rerouting the brain.
People struggling with speech, for example, can sing words that they can't normally say, providing a different medium of speech therapy that redirects the brain in a more effective way.
Looking for something to do this weekend? The University Center for the Arts and the Ralph Opera Center bring you The Merry Widow by Franz Lehár. This operetta has can-can dancing, eligible bachelors, and elegant ladies. Also opening this weekend, the Young Producers Organization presents Giants Have Us in Their Books, which is a subtitled set of children's plays for adults. And at the Lincoln Center, the traveling show Traces, a Modern Circus. Traces is a combination of acrobatics, music, and dance. It was rated in the top 10 plays and musicals by Time magazine. For more information on these shows, visit the UCA website, the Lincoln Center website, and the event pages on Facebook. Stay tuned for sports with Sophie Vukovic after the break.
And Melanie Rose is back with a new episode of Celebrity Countdown.
Don't go anywhere.
I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous.
Even though the Rams basketball season is over, the seniors are still making headlines. Colton Iverson received his 4th personal accolade this week when he was awarded NABC's First Team All-District. In his only season as a Ram, the team won 26 games, which is the most wins in a single season in school history. But he wasn't the only one to be recognized this week. Pierce Hornung received Second Team All-District. Hornung was ranked 4th in the NCAA with offensive rebounds this season, and he's the all-time leader in steals at CSU. With 239 rebounds, he also ranks 5th in CSU's history for rebounds in a single season. He and the other 5 seniors, minus Iverson who transferred last year, have won 81 games in their 4 seasons as Rams. This ties the school's record for most wins in 4 seasons. It will be sad to see these seniors go, but as Wes Eichmeyer reflects at the Mountain West Conference Tournament, the younger players can be just as influential on the court as the seniors.
The reason we won the game, our team's been known all year for our experience and our seniors, but we'd be going home if it wasn't for our younger guys too.
We're excited for the next season and where the younger guys take the team.
I am sad the basketball season is over, but we have a lot of great spring sports to talk about for the rest of the semester. And now over to Miss Melanie Rose for this week's Celebrity Countdown.
Welcome back to Celebrity Countdown. I'm Melanie Rose, and this is my returning guest, Christian Zamora. Now today I really want to talk about the most troubled childhood stars in Hollywood. Number 3 story today is all about Lindsay Lohan.
So classic crazy ginger Lindsay Lohan, she's going to 90 days in rehab. The court ordered this to avoid any jail time.
Lindsay Lohan, when are you going to stop?
Imagine if there was 2 of her, like in Parent Trap.
What I've heard from many sources is that you get these jobs, but you show up late, go out and party. I just think as much trouble as you're in now, you should take a break. So following the notorious Lindsay Lohan is our number 2 story, Amanda Bynes. The girl we used to know and love, from All That, the Amanda Bynes show. Well, now she's tweeting us pictures of piercings on her face. Her hair looks matted. She just doesn't look healthy.
What are you doing? Are you sleeping next to Kesha in her cardboard box? Amanda, it's not the Amanda show anymore. It's the real life show. You need to get it together, girl. Come on.
But according to her Twitter, she's actually coming out with a new clothing line. So we'll see how that turns out. I kind of think it's just, not true.
And our number 1 Hollywood troubled star right now is Justin Bieber. After his terrible week in London, his highly public split with Selena Gomez, he is now being accused of spitting in his neighbor's face.
That's right, Christian. According to TMZ, Justin Bieber was driving around his neighborhood 100 miles per hour. So of course, his neighbor comes over, he's concerned. Justin Bieber returns the favor by spitting in his face and threatening to kill him. People are a little worried that he's going to get prosecuted for this, and this could really hurt his career.
And the neighbor reportedly, after he spit on him, he's like, oh my God, I'm never going to wash my face again.
And that was this episode of Celebrity Countdown. I'm Melanie Rose, this is Christian Zamora, and we just showed you the most troubled stars in Hollywood. To watch more videos of Celebrity Countdown, just go to our website at ctv11news.com.
Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight.
Make sure to visit us at ctv11news.com and follow us on Twitter at CTV11. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great night.